Joining us now, Congressman Trey Gowdy. Congressman Gowdy, member of the House Judiciary Committee, chairman of the Subcommittee on Immigration and Border Security, a member of the House Oversight Committee as well. Congressman, good to have you with us. A shameful day for Washington, and the president talking about the opponents of his legislative agenda on gun control, calling them liars, the NRA specifically. Your thoughts?
Well, Lou, that's not the way leaders react. It may be the way law professors react, but it's not the way leaders react. What a leader would do is take John Cornyn or Lindsey Graham or Chuck Grassley up on their offer to do something about mental health. I counted during the Obama administration, there have been less than 100 prosecutions for giving firearms to people who are mentally defective. Less than 100 since he became president. That is an area where there is broad consensus. How about try enforcing the current background check law? We've asked the Attorney General and this administration for all the prosecutions, all the gun prosecutions for failing background checks since this president became president. Look, I don't need a lecture from him about gun violence. I watched it for 16 years. If you want to stop people from killing other people, deal with the mental health component, keep weapons out of the hands of people who have no business having them. The truth of the matter is this, Lou, you can't today sell a gun to someone who is a prohibited person, whether it's a private sale, a gun show, or a federally licensed firearms dealer. It's already against the law. Tell me how you're doing enforcing the tools we've given you, and then we'll consider giving you some more.
I guess as a citizen of this country, I get a little nervous when I hear this president talk about liars at the NRA, when the NRA represents those of us who are interested in preserving our rights under the Second Amendment, who are gun owners, who want to exercise our rights as gun owners, and a president who calls such people liars when he, in point of fact, has not taken one step to address the issues that led to the Sandy Hook tragedy. It is the ultimate, in my opinion, in dissembling. This president has misrepresented the legislative components of what was defeated in the Senate yesterday. I would much rather see him deal with, as you say, the mental health issues, because the last 6 tragedies that have occurred with a gun and mass murder in this country have been carried out by seriously mentally ill people. And neither the psychiatric profession in this country nor our politicians on the left who are calling for gun control have taken one step to deal with those two issues.
They don't want to talk about mental health. They don't want to talk about their own failure to enforce the current tools. And heavens knows they don't want to talk about Hollywood and this culture of violence that we are perpetuating in this country. My heart grieves as a father for what happened in Newtown. And I would give up all of my rights in the Bill of Rights to bring one of those children back. But to politicize this and talk about background checks and assault weapons bans when it would not have stopped any of the mass killings in this country, not one. You want to stop them, keep weapons out of the hands of people who are criminally, mentally ill. Do something about that.
And, you know, as a number of people have observed, and as you suggest at the outset, sit down and actually talk to people. Be a leader. Actually talk about the framework for actually resolving certain issues and ways in which background checks could be improved. There's no question that it could be improved. How about improving the prosecution, as you suggest, of those who are breaking our gun laws? Even the simplest laws are not being enforced by this administration, nor fairly the previous administration either. I want to turn to